For all the peoples of the world that I've met or interacted with. I'm going to sit down. I don't know if that's what a squatter is or an activist, a radical activist, whatever. I've never told any place that they can't get me to move. I will move. I mean, I don't want to be victimized by them. I don't want to be staying in a place where I can't be of service just to be victimized and say, stop victimizing me. What I said I will not move about and plant my feet firmly on this earth is I won't move on my humanity, on my sentience and sapience, on what is right. So here's a question I could ask anybody. It's really the same. Let's say I make a compromise and I allow my YouTube channel to have ads, which I explained many times in the past would make me a hypocrite, but it's just to prove to you the point I'm making with this video. So here's the question. Is it really me that you have the right to not get to know and choose to? Or is it really yourselves, as the doctor of eugenics that talks about the human condition, is it really yourselves, your true selves, that you do not want to know? Because I tell you, you certainly don't. And if you don't, hope for any kind of projects or programs to make things better is not going to work. You must stop. You must start there. And before I die, if I succeed in seeing a little bit of a movement where people say this is really who we are as a species, even though they don't have the skill sets to work on the right things, they don't know what those right things are, this would give me hope. So if I turn my YouTube channel and I start trying to respread things everywhere like I did in the past, and it didn't make a difference because it's just more about the messages. And even if I make some new videos that are super well presented because I invest in technology to make it more aesthetically pleasing to your eyes and your attention, and of course if I get income from these videos, and it won't be that much because it'll still be people won't like the messages. They won't write that much comments. But what if I make a little bit of income and I decide I invest it in two ways? And that's the way I could justify compromising my humanity for you. But of course, it'll fail because nobody's proven me wrong yet about your species. Is I would invest this income into taking YouTube, a global culture repair, Google, Alphabet Incorporated in the US, to court. So it'd be the incomes used partly for that. YouTube will know about this, so I don't know how they will break their own policies, in my case, like they have already. But also, the other income might be what's left over goes into Greenpeace if I continue to oversight Greenpeace that they're using my donations in the right way. Do you really think that's going to make a difference? Because I already live a transparent life. And I tell you, it's not about what I have to say as somebody that can't be compromised with power, elitism, money, gifts of, relationships that are probably fake or consumables or freedom somewhere to give up on everything and not care and just be provided with like a place where I can easily be sustained myself with my own skill sets and hard work. I tell you, it's not going to make a difference. So I ask you, can you please stop using the excuse that you reserve the right not to get to know me or to not like me or whatever, when really the truth is I show you a mirror of who you are, and that's what you're not ready for. And if you're not ready for that, how dare you have more children in a world that you are participating in worsening? How dare you? And how dare you think there's something wrong with me for advocating for your kids? So if anybody believes in whatever gods, can you please ask them to come remove you from this planet? Because if we measure for humanity, humanity is only special in one way. It is, bringing a lot of species to extinction as if it was a giant asteroid that kept falling in a cycle loop through time on this planet. So if that's what humanity is, when all other species I notice, not just the other great apes or mammals, but all species do not have the only thing that's special about them is to crash the biosphere, which is my creator. I know this scientifically speaking. There's evidence for it. So whether there's evidence or not for your gods, please, even if you're not ready to get to know your true selves, can you ask your God, hey, can you come get us off this planet? Because we kind of want to admit that we're not good for it. And maybe you could explain to us kind of what we're missing about us as a species. Can you please do that?